Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of. We'll keep it modern janky. Running out some slivers. Sliver tribal in modern, and it's been fun. It has been competitive. I've said in a few videos already. I've played against slivers a number of times, and um, this force negation might be good if this is some sort of like unfair graveyard deck, or is this a Tameo? Pinnacle. Oh, it's Affinity. Sure. I've played a lot against slivers, and one sweeper, then spot removal, and it's usually enough. One sweeper followed by some spot removal or just bigger threats, and it's usually enough to take them down. However, we've been in a position where if we had just drawn more lands, there's a good chance we could have emptied our hand and rebuilt fast enough to have a chance. Alright, this token can only block creatures with flying. Well, that's too bad, since we have all of our guys fly. Yep. Affinity, doing affinity things. Pinnacle Emissary being one of the new hotness cards for Affinity. Got anything else? Springleaf Drum? No. Warp is such a busted mechanic. All of our dudes have flying. And they're just going to trade with them for days. And that's the saddest thing. All of our slivers are very sad because of these blockers. I'm definitely not attacking with my 2 flying. I might just counter this with the Mox. That's probably their other card in hand. It's a counter spell. We don't have the force negation, and it's our turn anyway, so there's the drones. Yep. Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, I played a lot of Affinity for last month's Keep Your Mind Janky with weapons manufacturing, and weapons manufacturing is a really powerful card. Powerful, fun card. Um, this is, I think, so far looks like the traditional Affinity with the new Pinnacle Emissary as its addition from Edge of Eternities. Yeah, bring. Oh, I don't want to attack yet. They know what we're drawing. Maybe it's a Lord then. Cavern. All right. Well, that would have been nice before. We're making our land drops now. Now we are missing the um, slivers. We have 5 lands now. Unsettled Mariner. That's good. And now we just need to chain together some dudes off the top to have a chance. Like a couple lords would be great. Yeah, ideally we would have played a Mutavault there, but given the Metallic Rebuke in our opponent's deck and they didn't do a lot last turn, I feel like they didn't cast Pinnacle Emissary, for instance. I feel like they must have a. Although they knew we were drawing the Cavern, so I don't know why they didn't run it out. Either way, got to play around more Metallic Rebukes. And we're in the long game right now. Longish game. Until our opponent does something truly busted, we're not going to be. Here comes the turtle. That might be enough to close out the game. Yep. Man, our opponents just really had it all this game. Very fast, explosive affinity start. It's one of their 4 counter spells and one of their 4 finishers. And we're going to try to not die and kill them first. They did tap down all their flyers, which is nice. So if we could chain together a few slivers off the top, too, like a Lord, Unsettled Mariner, Lord, we might have a chance. It's a Lord. Speak and it will come into being. So then we will cast. I mean, the race is on. Man, so we played a whole match where we couldn't get past 2 or 3 lands the entire every single game, and in this one we're flooding out pretty big, pretty big. So do we want to hold on to Unsettled Mariner to pitch to force a negation? Does it change the math? 3, 5, 7, 9. So and then this would be. Oh, we can't cast it anyway because I tapped incorrectly. All right, well then we are going to hold on to. I totally meant to do that. Unsettled Mariner. It's pitch to force negation. Should our opponent do something busted? Just how we drew it up, man. Just how we drew it up. And whenever this another enters, all right, well that's something. It's an enter effect. So what we should have done is tapped. We played the Mutavault, tapped that, and then we'd have had this to play run out the Unsettled Mariner. I'm not sure since I'm on the fence. Tormod's Crypt. I'm not going to force negate that. We're not blocking anyway. They might have something like a New Tezzeret. Cruel Captain, I believe is the name. They might follow. They might have that, and then this will be worth for. That would be worth pitching the Unsettled Mariner too. They still have these tokens to block too. Is the thing. So we could really use another Lord. Oh, they're just gonna go all in. So yeah, we would like to see Lord, basically. Oh my lord, for real. That's the well, we can't play it, huh? We've had some serious odd running with these lands. I've never seen 3, 9. So they just need to run out a few artifacts and we're dead. I have yeah, I mean, we're going for it. We're going to die on the backswing. I've not seen such odd running in a while. Last match, barely, just can't find lands to save our lives. This match, nothing but lands. Our opponent's like, that's fine, you're dead on the backswing. Because they're going to pitch, they're going to dump their handful of artifacts. Unless they have a handful of remove or counter spells. But I mean, it's going to be artifact, swing for lethal. We can block 1. But this will be 9, 10, 11. So it's possible we should have held back like 1 blocker. Now the Pinnacle Emissary. It's artifact number 1. And then they can always just hold back blockers. If they can't kill us this turn, they can just hold back these flyers. And then I think we can probably, well, we'll see. It's interesting they didn't cast the Emissary first from exile, and then they would have gotten more blockers. Never thought flying would be a detriment, right? It's not a detriment, though, to be fair. All right, opponent. What you got? See, if they cast a Pinnacle first, they would have gotten another artifact off of that and made this into an 8/8 automatically, 9/9, and then we'd be dead. As is, I don't necessarily. I think we're still dead because they can 8, 9, 10. So, man, I cannot believe I can't believe what we were drawing. That was what we needed, not those 3, not lands. I don't know, they're sliver high. We needed this off runner, and then we might have had a chance. This Chalice. This is Thrumming Hive Pool just never. Creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. Is this the time for Torpor Orb? Possibly. I feel like this first strike, flanking, all those are pretty good. Realm Walker, we saw the power of Realm Walker there finally. Frenetic Sliver. Um, Aether Vial feels very slow. All these are really good. I mean, Realm Walker, maybe we just keep it in and see. Maybe we take out. One Leeching Sliver. And one. I don't know if that's. Those are both good slivers. But I mean, even the only way we can. Maybe the only way we can turn the corner is to have a big turn from. Man, look at this terrible hand. Now we're back to no lands. Is to have a double Aether Vial with 2 slivers. I mean, this is just 1, 2, 3 lands. I mean, God, this. Our opponent's probably gonna go like make a ton of make a ton of things, and we're gonna have an Aether Vial. But hey, we can run out this Leeching Sliver next turn, uncounterable, and then throw down the Striking Sliver. Spring Leaf Drum, followed up with a Midnight. Yep. Followed up with a. All right. Well, lots of manas. Coming in Emery, perhaps. Or drawing some cards. Okay. Are they not going? They cannot do what they want. I see. All right. Always yield. Yes. Diffusion Sliver. Do like me a Diffusion Sliver. Our opponent has a lot of mana, but they also don't play a lot of spot removal. Most of their stuff is counter magic, so. Oh heavens! I feel like slivers, well, have their moments of power and synergy that can really overwhelm, and we've won some matches against good decks too, not against just garbage decks. Um, the, I'm not. They're certainly not tier 1. Are they tier 2? I guess the question is, what tier 2 or 3 or below are they? And I'm not sure what the answer to that is. Now they're going to go cast their whatever. Lutri. Not Lutri. Emery. Emery of the Lock. Well, that hurts. Sure. We got nothing. So that's the other thing. When you look at this list, you're like, man, Blood Moon just wrecks us. However, since we do it, maybe we should have kept the double Aether Vial, right? We have the Aether Vial, so that's nice. So now we can't cast any of our slivers. But we can do this at least. We play like a total of 2 basics, none of which actually cast the majority of the slivers in our deck. So what we want is a predatory sliver or cloud shredder so that we can have some evasion here. First strike's nice. We're hoping they don't follow this up with a pyroclasm or something like that. But yeah, Blood Moon is going to be a problem for decks like this. And the idea is that, okay, well, we're low to the ground. Maybe we get out ahead of a Blood Moon. Or, I mean, that was a turn 2 Blood Moon. Or we have Aether Vial, so it's okay. And we did have 2 in our hand. And in hindsight, of course, we should have kept the 2 Aether Vials. But now we have the 1, which means we can play Magic. But we're playing much slower. So we Whip Flare. Sure. Why not? Opponent has all the hate. I mean, they don't have anything else going on, so it's either hate or explosive start, right? Man, Whip Flare, just hey, let's give artifacts a pyroclasm. Change the equation. Well, that might have been good if we had island. And maybe we still will find an island, and it will be good, but currently it is not good. Our opponent, though, I mean, they have blue mana. They have multiple sources of blue mana. We don't play any artifact hate. We could play something, I guess. Just refill your hand. This finds their... can find their finishers now. Yeah, so opponents had a nice affinity start into their 2 pieces of hate to really both stop us from playing Magic and then clean the board. And now they're just waiting to find finishers. It looks like they may have already found one. And are they just aren't sure yet if they can cast it. Yeah, there you go. Draw some more cards. There's a chance they don't, they just draw garbage, because Affinity does play quite a bit of garbage. Yes, I would like to use the ability, because why else would I have tapped it? You may put, I mean, that's what's so painful about Aether Vial. So many clicks that feel unnecessary. A lot of live draws here. A lot of live draws. And it's not even less than, right? It's exactly. So we found one of our 1-drops. We have so many 2-drops. So many 2-drops. The Pain has... I mean, they have so many cards. I'm sure they'll find a finisher. And if they find a finisher, we can probably scoop it up now, to be honest. 4 cards in hand. Yep. Let's see if we draw one more, what we draw next, but we can Predatory Sliver off the top into Cloud Shredder. I mean, it's something, but I don't know if it'll keep us alive long enough. And if they play something like, I mean, they're just digging so deep. If they play a turtle, then we're definitely out of luck. Look at this beautiful Affinity board from our opponent. Playing the control deck briefly, turn 2, Blood Moon, turn 3, Whip Flare, and then off to the races of drawing cards and flooding the board with garbage creatures that all synergize. And it doesn't matter how many garbage 1/1s you make when you make 50 of them in a turn and follow it up with a Kappa Cannoneer. Oh, what a turn. What a turn from our opponent. No fear. No fear. And we'll take it because we are going to scoop anyway. I mean, why do you care about losing a Memnite when... I'm not really... Oh my god. All right, for CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next.